Untold centuries ago, a legend emerged from the heart of Sherwood Forest, a legend that has echoed through the ages. In the green and ancient woods of England, a young man named Robin was born into a world of nobility and privilege. Yet his heart yearned for the common man's plight, and his soul rebelled against the injustices of his time. His transformation into an outlaw was not a choice but a calling to challenge the corrupt, to defend the defenseless, to become a beacon of hope in a land shrouded in despair. This transformation was not undertaken alone. Alongside him, a band of merry men took up the cause, men as legendary as Robin himself. In the heart of Sherwood, a hero was born. A hero who would steal from the rich to give to the poor. A hero who would become a symbol of resistance and justice. This was the beginning of the outlaw, the hero, the legend, Robin Hood. As the flame of rebellion sparked, Robin Hood rose from the ashes of his former life. In the heart of Sherwood Forest, a hero was born. From the humble beginnings, Robin Hood emerged, a beacon of justice amidst a sea of corruption. The tales of his adventures echo through the ages, each one a testament to his valor and indomitable spirit. His adversary, the conniving sheriff of Nottingham, was a symbol of the oppressive regime. Yet, Robin stood against him, a thorn in his side, a constant reminder of the power of the common folk. Their clashes were legendary, a dance of wit and will. The sheriff with his army, and Robin with his band of merry men, locked in a never-ending battle of right against might. But Robin's story was not all about battles and confrontations. At the heart of it all was his profound love for the fair maid Marian. Theirs was no ordinary love story. It was a tale of passion and sacrifice. A tale of a love that defied the norms, that stood strong in the face of adversity. Amidst the harsh realities of their time, their love flourished like a beautiful flower in the wilderness, a testament to their unyielding devotion. Robin's acts of bravery were not just about his battles with the sheriff. They were also about his kindness, his willingness to help those in need. He was a champion of the poor, a voice for the voiceless. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor not out of malice but out of a deep-seated desire to right the wrongs of society. His defiance against the powerful, his undying love for Marian, his acts of bravery and kindness, all these shaped the legend that is Robin Hood. Each tale, each adventure added another layer to his legacy, painting a picture of a man who dared to challenge the status quo, who dared to dream of a better world. In a world of darkness, Robin Hood became the beacon of hope, courage, and defiance. But like all great legends, the saga of Robin Hood is more than just tales of adventure and defiance. It's a tale of a man who stood up against the powerful, championing the values of justice, fairness, and equality. Robin Hood, the outlaw of Sherwood Forest, was a beacon of hope for those who had none. He believed in a world where the rich did not exploit the poor, where the powerful did not oppress the weak. He fought for this world, not with a crown on his head or an army at his back, but with a band of loyal followers, a keen sense of justice, and a fearless spirit. He was a thorn in the side of the corrupt, a voice for the voiceless, and a beacon of hope to the oppressed. His fight was not just against the individuals who abused their power, but against the system that allowed such abuses to exist in the first place. Robin Hood's fight was not an easy one. He faced challenges, setbacks, and betrayals. But through it all, he never lost sight of his goal: to bring justice to those who had been denied it. He fought until his last breath, and even in his demise, his spirit remained unbroken. But what is the legacy of this outlaw? Robin Hood may have been an outlaw in the eyes of the law, but in the hearts of the people, he was a hero. His legacy is not one of crime, but of resistance against injustice. His story has been told and retold, passed down from generation to generation. It has inspired countless others to stand up against oppression, to fight for what is right, and to never lose hope. In the end, Robin Hood did not just leave a legacy of bravery, but a legacy of justice, a legacy of hope. His story reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, one person can make a difference. And that perhaps is the most powerful legacy of all. In the end, Robin Hood did not just leave a legacy of bravery, but a legacy of justice, a legacy of hope, Today, Robin Hood's legacy lives on, not just in the hearts of the people, but in the very fabric of popular culture. The tale of the noble outlaw, stealing from the rich to give to the poor, has permeated every corner of our media landscape, making the Sherwood Forest Archer a symbol of justice and rebellion worldwide. Let's take a journey through the world of cinema. From the silent movie era to the golden age of Hollywood, and into the digital age, Robin Hood's story has been told and retold countless times. Every generation has its own interpretation of the tale, from swashbuckling adventures to romantic dramas, animated classics to gritty reimaginings. Each rendition reflects the values and concerns of its time, yet always at its core, Robin Hood remains a champion for the underdogs. The literary world has been equally captivated by Robin Hood. Scores of books and comics have been penned, exploring the many facets of this multifaceted character. These works range from historical fiction to fantasy, each shedding new light on the legend. They delve into his relationships, his motivations, and his struggles, humanizing the myth while reinforcing his timeless appeal. And let's not forget the realm of video games. Players get to step into Robin Hood's boots, living out the thrill of his daring escapades. They experience firsthand the challenges of leading a band of outlaws, the satisfaction of outwitting the sheriff, and the gratification of aiding the less fortunate. These interactive narratives allow us to connect with Robin Hood on a personal level, making his values and ideals even more resonant. Through these varying mediums, Robin Hood's values have been interpreted and reinterpreted over the centuries. His spirit of rebellion, his pursuit of justice, and his compassion for the downtrodden continue to inspire and resonate with audiences. Robin Hood, a hero who stood for justice, a rebel who defied an empire, a legend who lives on, inspiring us to stand up for what is right.